Pope's envoy worried about over USAID cuts, U.S. migrant crackdown. The Vatican's charity is voicing outrage at what it calls the reckless and unhuman U.S. plans to gut USAID. Now, let me help y'all out. You know, they are real good. They are real good. The conservatives, Republicans, are real good at embracing the Catholic Church's position on abortion. But y'all notice they never, ever talk about the Catholic Church's position on the death penalty. They never, ever talk about the poor. Oh, you never hear that. See, these are fake Christians. These are people, they literally would rather support billionaires. Last I checked, Jesus didn't talk too good about the rich. But they will cut things to help the poor. And they never want to bring those things up. Dr. Omékongo Dibinga, Senior Professorial Lecturer, School of International Service, American University, author of Lies About Black People, How to Combat Racist Stereotypes and Why It Matters. Omékongo, again, this is what Cardinal Michael Zerning, he is, of course, of the church's Caritas Internationalist charity. He said that millions of people could die as a result of the, quote, ruthless U.S. decision to recklessly stop USAID funding, and hundreds of millions more will be condemned to, quote, dehumanizing poverty. These people don't care. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about people who are dying. All they care about is how to make Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, David Sachs, and Donald Trump richer.
Well, I would add to that I believe that this is what people like Elon Musk want. I believe that they want massive deaths across the world, particularly in African countries. And I think that's why he went after USAID first. It's because USAID was helpful in dismantling apartheid in South Africa, the system that he grew up under. And I feel like he's been bitter and angry, just like his father. And I was reading a story today about his grandfather on his mother's side, who actually came from Canada and was a Nazi and moved to South Africa to be part of the apartheid movement. So it's in their blood. And when he talks about this, I think if but in the other media outlets that I'm seeing, they keep saying, why is he doing this? How could the richest man be starving the poorest people? This is what he wants. He wants a death and destruction. This was the same guy who said a few years ago it's going to take a plane crash until people start realizing that DEI or diversity is a problem. These people are evil in terms of what they're doing. I was talking to a student today at American whose mother works for USAID, who was told in Ghana and was told, the whole thing, pack up your bags, go home and everything. And now people are in limbo, not able to come home. She was telling me about some other kids who are dropping out of school and the like. So they want people to die overseas and they want people to struggle financially here as well. And the fact of the matter is, until some of these, Republicans get people calling them and showing up at their doors to talk about how this is problematic for them because their farms and things are struggling now from USAID money, not being able to get their grains overseas and the like, this is going to continue. As we've said, the cruelty is the point, and these are evil people who want to do evil things to some of the poorest people in the world. And lastly, Roland, I'm just glad that you said that USA does this work and there could be problems around the world, because the narrative has always been for this last week and a half that USA does so much great work in Africa. USA feeds white kids too, feeds Hispanic kids too, it feeds Asian kids too. There's a lot of work, and we can't just put the face on this being the face of African people, of course, even though we're going to be suffering on the continent in great numbers.